Welcome everyone. We got Megan Nakanishi and Kayla from Nakanishi Dental Lab. And then we got Christian Sauerman with Neo and Zach Breeze with Neo. Thank you guys for joining us to make this awesome announcement. So we're gonna jump in and show a very short video to make our big announcement. So Alyssa, if you could cue up the video and play that for us, that would be amazing. Woohoo!
Yes.
Automate night guards. I got my night guard here.
I got mine as
well.
well.
Else got their night guard?
We were supposed to do this whole announcement wearing them, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Kayla, where's your Automate night guard? You wearing one?
I could not talk cute wearing that thing. So.
Oh my gosh. I have to give a quick shout out to Jeremy at Van Hook. Thank you for hooking us up with these Automate night guards. He printed this with the key splint soft material on the carbon printer, which is a very commonly used 3D printable material for Automate night guards. So we are just super excited to have this new indication that really spans to traditional crown and bridge labs and also ortho labs. That's why we have Christian and Zach here with Neo with us. But just wanted to talk just for a couple minutes on Automate in general. You know, we work really hard to make good products with Automate. We spent a lot of time doing R&D with Automate crowns and making sure that the quality of design was good and that you had some great features. And then we continue to innovate on that. And recently we launched an integration with Dental System 21 with Automate crowns, where you could send it off for design and then import it and make any modifications, and able to send cases in bulk and receive them in bulk, which is super awesome. And so we've been developing Automate night guards now for a number of months, and we've been in really close partnership with Nakanishi Dental Lab and Neo Ortho Lab up in New England, and just super excited for their feedback and just their input. And we made a lot of changes based upon things that they were suggesting. And so we're not going to get real technical today. We're just making an announcement. We're going to cover just some high level things. But Cole, I wanted to just have you give just a couple minute overview, just technically, when we talk about Automate night guards, what are we doing? How are we designing them? What are just some of the features that are kind of unique to Automate night guards that people should be excited about?
Sure. I mean, I think as Rob mentioned, we do take a lot of time and put a lot of time and effort into developing these indications. So when we first started testing with this, there were several different things we wanted to look into to make sure it was actually going to be, you know, a useful indication for labs. So I would say a couple of the awesome features that are available with this are, we have the ability to take your existing bite. So we ask you to send that case in occlusion, and then with that, based on whatever value you enter for your minimum thickness, we have a built-in virtual articulator that's basically going to open that mouth, that scan on a hinge, just to mimic, you know, the patient's overall articulation. So what we've done is when you enter in that value, it's going to basically open it up in the posterior region on the lingual cusp of the second molar, and then it's going to gradually increase to the anterior region, so that once that's seated in the patient's mouth, they have a nice even occlusal contacts all the way across the occlusion. So I think that's been one of the big things that it took a lot of time and effort with the development team to kind of build that in, and we've seen some great success with it. And just like with Automate crowns, you know, we put a lot of effort into that, and over the months and months of building into that, we've got our success rate up to 90% acceptance. So we're really hoping to have that same result with Automate night guards. And I think that we're pretty much there. So we're very, very excited for our customers to try this out and let us know how things go. A couple other things that we have built into this is we brought in a crevice blockout. And what that feature does is it basically just gives you the ability to add a certain level of blockout, anywhere from 100 microns to 800 microns based on what you select in the instructions there. And that's basically going to block out any of those sharp edges or embrasures or deep anatomy. That way, when you go to seat that night guard into the model or the patient's mouth, there's very little additional adjustments that have to be made on the internal aspect of the night guard. So it really just makes an awesome added feature for that, because I know there's a lot of time that can be spent on this with the handpiece, but with this feature, I feel like it's going to really eliminate that and bring down the overall finish time on that. So couple great things, and we'll get into a little more details on that as we move forward.
Awesome, Cole. Some super exciting features with Automate night guards. Again, we're not going to get into the details, but we're going to kind of zoom in on Megan and Kayla and hear from them. So the rest of us will turn our videos off so we can just focus in on them. And so, Kayla, you've been working with Automate night guards now for a little while. You gave some great feedback early on. So just tell us about your experience so far.
Rob, we're so excited. It's like a Times Square on New Year's Eve over here for this launch. We're super pumped. So one thing that we're just super excited about the 3Shape Automate for night guards is that I used to have a designer designing full time for these night guards, and now she is able to jump over and do those complex cases that we need to be able to do in the laboratory, and yet we're still meeting our due dates on all these night guards. So it's an exciting time, and we're super thankful to be a part of this.
Awesome. Yeah, being able to scale and grow in the lab. I mean, it's easier to scale prints on your carbon printer compared to scaling design. So super excited to help you guys out. So Megan, what are you thinking kind of from a business perspective? Like, how is this going to help you guys just from like your strategy over there?
For sure. No, this is awesome. I mean, we've been following AI design for a long time now, a few months at least. It's like when you start with crowns, that was almost this unbelievable feat that has radically changed our business. Now we're moving into night guards, which is super awesome, but it also allows us to open up some new business opportunities that maybe we wouldn't have had before. So we've had, opportunities to send a night guard with every implant case, or, prescribe night guards for, every big veneer case or whatever it is. We've always said, it's takes too long, too expensive for us to kind of to offer that as a great service. And now I feel like, oh my gosh, how much more can we do with these Automate designs that come back in a few minutes that we can do for low cost? It helps our production. So we're super excited about the new business opportunities, as well as how we can kind of change our production systems existing in the lab.
That's awesome. And Megan, your lab, Nakanishi, you guys are a 3rd generation lab, right? When did your grandfather start it?
He started in 1953. And he would never have imagined that this type of technology could exist. So super exciting. I mean, we're producing the same products, but in a radically different way, in a way that we can actually better service clients in the 21st century. So we're super excited about this. We can't be more grateful to Full Contour and 3Shape for helping us, involving us in the process.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I think it's really cool that a lab that's been around for so long, so established with such a reputable name, and the Crown and Bridge, or the fixed full service lab space. And then we also have ortho labs that are excited about this too. So I wanted to go over and talk to Christian and Zach at NEO over in New England. I love the Boston accent.
Hello.
So, yes, Zach and
You're
Christian.
Get that Boston accent whether you like it or not. Coming from
I love
us.
it. that accent tells me that there's just no messing around, right? You're just gonna tell us how it is.
Tell us how it is. That's right.
So Zach, walk us through just your experience with Automate Night Guards the past few months. Just what have you been experiencing? How have you been using it there, and what do you think about it?
Sure. So as I was introduced, I'm Zach. I'm the supervisor of the digital department here at NeoLab. I've been here for about 7 years, and to piggyback off what Megan and Kayla had said, this AI has been a huge time saver. It's like another tech on a computer, but we can control the amount of input that we give to it, and receiving the output, we know that there's going to be consistency. The accuracy is incredible. I'm holding a model now, and it's clean, it's cut, the blockout works perfectly. By all this happening, the faster we can turn around our products for our customers. The website is also very user-friendly. My tech knows how to use it. He picked it up in 10, 15 minutes. And by all that happening on your end, on the AI end, it has helped us increase our productivity. We're able to print 9 models at a time within a couple hours. That increases the amount of work that we can get from point A to point B. And overall, the production has become very improved, and the speediness has helped us get out cases to our customers.
Zach, that is awesome. Is that a build plate of night guards you got right there?
This is a build plate. I'm going to carefully remove it. We have 3 night guards that were printed early at night.
Zach, walk closer to the camera. Yeah, let's see that.
Sure. How's that look?
Perfect.
So this is just to support.
What angle are you orienting the night guards?
So
like
they're
35 degrees?
Yes, exactly. Yep. And this was about a 45-minute job with those 3 on there. We just let it overnight, and we come in the morning, and we clean them off, we finish them, and you get your final night guard product, which is fantastic.
And you guys are using the Key Splint Soft as well? You enjoy that resin?
Yes,
nice.
It works perfect. Yep. We have a nice, good routine in this lab.
Fantastic. All right, so Christian, kind of from a business perspective, from your perspective, what are you thinking about Automate Night Guards, and how does that fit within your orthodontic lab there?
Kind of piggybacking off of the same thing that Megan and Kayla and Zach are saying is it's increased our throughput. So about 8 months ago, we decided that we were going to strictly go to 3D printed night guards across the board for all of our guards here. We even called our customers that were using the dual laminate hard soft night guards and said, listen, this product with the Keystone material is just going to be awesome for you. And we were able to switch all of them over as well. So we're doing a ton of night guards through the lab every single day, and switching over almost overnight to completely 3D printed put a stress on our internal design department. And this Automate system has really helped us grow and keep, let's say, the more difficult design cases on our technicians' bench, and the majority of the cases are going through Automate. The best part about it is its consistency in terms of block out. So when we're blocking things out manually, whether I'm doing a design or Rob, you were doing a design, we look at the block out a little bit differently. And with AI, it's so consistent. And then being able to have the screenshots of the block out and having a talking point with the customer if there was something that didn't go right, if it was too loose, if it was too tight, or something along those lines. We have a baseline to go off of. That said, these conversations don't come up all that often, but it's a great tool to have in our back pocket if we do have to have one of those conversations. So
awesome.
being able to put the night guards on the floor days ahead of time instead of the day they need to be running out the door due to the bottleneck in design before. Automate's helped us do that. And we may even be able to decrease our turnaround times. And anytime I can market something by decreasing in lab turnaround, that's a huge plus for us.
Nice. Yeah, that's huge. Time is super valuable in the lab, getting ahead and ensuring that you're not going to fall behind, or having the ability to respond to, some rush cases and all that is also super critical. And yeah, you mentioned the screenshots, and just like with crowns, when you upload cases to Automate, you're not making a commitment to pay, right? So if you upload 20 cases for night guards. You get to preview the screenshots and preview like the thickness and the block out and the retention, and you get to view those things. And if you wanted to re-upload it to change the settings, you could do that. And there's no cost to sort of re-uploading it and changing the settings and getting a new design. But Zach and Christian, thank you so much for being a part of this, and really excited to beta with you guys and getting your early feedback. So let's have everyone come back on screen, and we'll just kind of wrap this up. So Automate Night Guards are here. Again, you can upload as many cases you want. So right now, go to 3shape.automate.com. Sorry, automate.3shape.com. And you think I would know that by now.
Yeah, on that note, Rob, so we put the link on YouTube Live. So if you want to refresh your YouTube page, there'll be a link there for 3shape.com/automate. You can sign up for an account. If you're a brand new Automate customer, we're going to give you $50 free. So you can go and try it out. Again, like Rob said, you can drag and drop as many cases as you want. If you want to send 100 night guards and just take a look at the screenshots, you don't have to pay for them. But if you do want to test some out, you can go ahead and download them, and we'll give you some free credits for that. Also want to mention we're doing a webinar next week, next Thursday with Keystone. There's also a link when you refresh your YouTube page to sign up for that webinar next Thursday. Rob's going to go into details specifically on the platform and how to utilize it with the settings. And then Keystone's going to talk about their materials and also the settings that we've done in kind of our R&D testing. So those are two things, signing up for an account and the webinar next week you don't want to miss out on. So just wanted to put that out there.
From a high level perspective, did we miss anything? Anyone have anything else they want to contribute? Megan, I know you got at least one more thing.
It's so simple, but yet I think we're going to find as more labs start using this technology, I'm super excited to hear what other people are going to do that's innovative. Like when we have designs back to no matter what scale, 100 night guards back in 10 minutes, like that's a pretty powerful thing. I cannot wait to hear what other labs do with this technology and how we can better service our industry and be better providers to our dentists. So super exciting. I'm just so passionate about this AI technology and how it allows us as laboratories to be better. It's awesome. So congrats to you guys. Congrats to our industry. I'm so excited about it.
A lot of excitement for sure. And we, 3Shape Automate is a product that we look to scale and grow into other indications. We'll be making enhancements to Automate Night Guard to make it better and give some more, features and options. So we work hard to listen to you as our valued partners. So you guys, not only you here on the call, but you guys that are, watching the broadcast, to please try it out and give us some feedback. And we will for sure be looking to make it better and better and give you some features and options that you need to make it even better than it is today. So sign up, give it a try. There's nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, guys. Come on. When do we get that opportunity ever?
Yeah, it's been great for us too. So do it. Try it. It's so easy to use.
Awesome.
Just want to add too, guys, if anyone has any like detailed questions on submissions and how all the details work as far as settings, if you go to the instructions for use page, there's a little question mark icon upon uploading, and that'll walk through all details that are involved. So I would use that. I would take some time. It's like a 2-3 minute read to just go through that, and that'll help you better understand how to, manage the cases.
Yeah, in that instructions for use page, there's an illustration that visually explains the 4 different settings that are there for your Automate Night Guards. It's your thickness, your inward retention, which is how the night guard is wrapping around and engaging in the undercuts or not engaging if you don't want it to. There's crevice blockout, as Cole mentioned, which is the auto blockout interproximally and down the central groove of the arch. And then there's the offset, right, which is the space between the teeth and the appliance. And all those settings in combination really is what you're going to be monitoring and using for your retention. So you definitely want to look at your manufacturer's settings for your printing and the resins that you're printing. I'd highly recommend starting off with more, passive settings and then dial things in to the right retention. Definitely want to have a model to fit check these two so that when they come off and after you cure them and post process them, that you can just, confirm the fit is good and dialed in where you want it. But again, we're here to help you. The Full Contour team is here to support you guys as 3Shape Automate partners. So reach out to us if you want to, schedule a call and have a deep dive, or if you got some questions, we're here to support you guys and want to help you in your journey with using 3Shape Automate. So I think that kind of wraps it up. So sign up for the webinar next week, Thursday. So a week from today, I think it's around the same time. We'll be on with Keystone. They're going to talk about, they were a beta partner, so they're going to talk about the recommended settings that they recommend for Automate Night Guards, which would be really, really good. So don't miss out. And we'll be doing a demo of the product and going a little bit deeper into the details. So exciting stuff. All right, guys. I'm going to take a picture of all of us. So just like smile pretty. Ready? Cole, come on. Ready? 1, 2,